Hi, my name is Sasha. I'm 15 and I have the power to freeze time. Not that you know, because I wouldn't tell anyone. Anyway, why would I? You must be very curious about what I can do, and I have to tell you, it's not much. All I can really do is freeze the universe. It's not as great as it sounds. In reality, the only advantage that I have is that I have all the time in the world to stare at my notes before an exam.
Or to stare at the questions in the exam.
Or stare at the ground in disappointment after an exam.
Or stare at that really cute guy in class until his face turns ugly.
Ooh.
So really, you're not missing out much. Neither am I, but that's besides the point. The point is my power doesn't define me.
It's only a tiny slice.
A hidden talent.
That no one needs to know about.
Frozen worlds are merely places for me to think and compose myself.
For me to daydream in class without getting caught out for it.
For staring hard at the never-ending sunset just above the horizon.
For
Wow!
me to time out, take a river and get myself going.
And just so you're clear, I don't use it to cheat. It's kind of tempting though.
So tempting to give yourself that extra minute before the invigilator says
Time's up!
So tempting to take a peek at the next person's answers.
But that's not who I am.
Really? Not even once on a harmless little test?
No.
Come on, just lean over and peek. You know what they say. Teamwork makes the dream work. It will be so easy.
No, I'm not a cheater. I'm not going so fast to cheat my way to the top. Rules are rules. They're meant to be followed.
Wow, you must be so fun at parties.
Anyways, how did I get this power? I don't know. It's like asking yourself how you met your brother or your best friend. These things just happen. Although sometimes I feel like I'm such a waste of potential. If only my power was in the hands of a
Superhero who can use it to fight injustice and save lives.
If only it was in the hands of a scientist who could use the time to calculate, evaluate, and formulate.
and advance ourselves through knowledge and technology.
So far, it's not going anywhere, and thus, freezing time has become a second nature to me. But sometimes I wish I had the power to do something else. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time to right all my wrongs, or become a genius in primary school.
Or even see a performance even before I was born. Bow, bow, bow.
What a hipster.
Or I could prank someone by becoming the fortune teller.
Wow.
Or maybe I could even prank myself from the past.
What?
It's just a prank, bro.
Shit.
Oh, that seems cool, I guess, and it would be if I could go back in time, but if there's anything I want more than that, is to speed things up.
Every time.
What? You think you can waste all your money on useless garbage? You think you can afford growing showerheads and growing decorations and growing everything throughout the house?
Oi, I didn't say that. It's always the case with you. I say one tiny little thing and you go and blow it up.
Hello? We live in Singapore. One crumpled little fat costs half a Ferrari. You think you can afford little things here and little things there? So you're drowning little there.
Stop. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to go through this. Sometimes I wish I could turn into a dove and fly out the window, just like one of those magic tricks.
Bye.
But I'm just stuck in a cage. At least Simon is usually with me. Say hi, Simon.
Hi, Simon.
Besides, there's no point in pausing it here. All I can do is wait it out with my brother.
The worst part isn't the shouting,
All the yelling.
it's the
silence.
Because you'll never know when or what they'll say next.
It's me. It's always about me. I'm always in the wrong.
I didn't. What did I do? This is just so wrong to be realistic.
I feel like I'm only 5 years old and powerless to do anything.
All I ever wanted was to make our house a place we can call home.
It's already our home.
You call that blank canvas a home?
Fine. If you think you can earn enough money to buy it, go buy whatever you want.
You know, perhaps maybe you could be just a little bit more grateful. Maybe you should be grateful that I'm not the kind of man who stay out drinking late at night. Maybe you should be grateful that I'm not sleeping with another woman. Maybe, just maybe, you should be grateful that I never laid a finger on you for the past 20 years.
Is that a threat? Are you gonna pay for what you break?
I gotta shut up!
When I was 5, I remember they once had an argument. It was like here too. I remember kicking things to try and get them to stop.
Daddy, stop it!
Mommy, that's enough.
I want to go home. Let's go home.
Daddy, calm down.
Mommy!
Just stop it. But they didn't seem to like that. My brother was wiser. He just stood in a corner quietly and saw I followed. My father drove himself home. 3 of us took the bus home instead. I never tried to intervene their arguments again. I mean, what can I do? What should I do? Should I even do anything?
Sometimes I can't stand your father. He thinks our house like a dollhouse waiting to be accessorized. He thinks as long as you have food on the table, he can buy whatever he wants.
Sasha! Sometimes I can't stand your mother. She thinks that money is as rare as gold. She thinks that in order to survive, we have to give out everything else. Sasha!
Listen to me, Sasha. Your father will ruin you. He just spends all his money on impulse. If he continues on like this, we'll be as good as homeless.
Sasha! Listen to me. Your mother has no idea how to stop worrying. She's a control freak. If she continues like this, our house will have prison.
Manage your wallet.
Sasha, come with me. Your mother will you will know how to make her life. I can money.
Stop talking!
They weren't always like that. We usually went out on Sunday weekends to have food at the hawker center. Mom wouldn't allow us to eat anywhere else, but at least it felt like we were a proper family.
Occasionally, Ma would let us get some Western food, and she herself would indulge in a hearty meal of fish and chips herself.
My mother's more than her beliefs in money or her assertiveness in their arguments. When I was 7 years old, under a midnight thunderstorm,
I wanted to freeze the world, but that wouldn't make the storm go away.
Instead, it was my mother who sat next to me, while I pulled my head out from under a blanket.
and she stroked my hair and sang me a lullaby.
All the lightning and thunder faded away into the distance.
When I woke up, she was still there, right beside me.
Okay, Sasha. Don't be afraid. There are much more scary things out there in the world. There are dead men and women that are scared of anything to stop them.
Is Daddy a bad man?
Nah, he's not. He's just rash sometimes, but he's not bad. Good night.
She's my mother, and my father's more than his bad temper or his overpowering shoutings.
When I was 11 years old, celebrating my birthday with my brother and a small party of friends.
We talked, we ate, and we laughed.
And we played 4 different board games we will never touch again.
But we had so much fun.
My father refilled our plastic cup with infinite soda and helped us to take pictures.
Pictures I have printed and pasted on the bedroom wall.
Say cheese! Cheese! Bye! Your friends were wonderful. You should tell them to come back more often. I'll be happy to have them. It's nice to see you getting on well and having fun.
Thanks, Dad. The best memories of my life were with them, my family, in moments far from empty, lonely, lifeless frames of the universe. You don't get any of that in a frozen world.
Mom, Dad, I'm home. Sasha!
Mom's in a room, Dad's out, don't know where.
Did they?
What do you think?
And did you?
Did I what? What is it, Simon? What do you expect me to do? He smashed the mirror this time, you know, and her screaming wasn't making any of it better. What do you expect me to do? Hold a peace treaty, pacify them to submission, make them apologize? You won't hear, Simon. You think it's so easy, don't you?
I didn't.
Then what do you want me to do?
I'm not stupid, you know. I'm not some innocent, ignorant brother who don't even know the horrors of our parents. I was there with you so many times. I know how hard it is. I know how daunting it feels. I want to help them sometimes, just like you. But I hesitate too. You know why?
Because you're scared?
I am scared.
Maybe one day.
Perhaps.
Last week, we met with a car accident. Simon was alive, but then he wasn't. But then he was. He was put in a coma, they said. They didn't know when or if he'll wake up. Simon, the only person who was with me when our parents were arguing. The only person whom I knew was perfect. My best friend since the day he was born. I remember being frozen just before the impact. I looked at him. I couldn't see his face. He was looking away at the headlights.
Why am I mourning for him when he's not even dead?
He won't even know if you are honoring him.
Why do I feel like crying so much?
Why don't I feel anything? Why don't I feel anything? Why don't I feel anything? Why don't I feel anything?
Simon, can you hear me? You're useless.
You are helpless!
You're powerless. Your power is a waste.
You can't even save your brother!
You can't even save your brother!
Stop! This is supposed to be my own time, my own space. Why are you doing this to me? What do you want me to do? I closed my eyes as hard as I could. I wanted to cut off time and weep forever. I felt so tired, but I didn't want to sleep. I wish I could have gone back in time to stop my father from driving us for lunch that day. I wish I could skip to the day when he finally wakes up, but all I could do is wait.
An eternity of silence.
Now I have to take the bus to work. Are you happy now that I don't have to burn all our money for our gas?
Our son is in a coma and all you can think about is money.
I thought that would be you.
Simon,
Sasha, Mom and Dad, where are they?
I know what you're thinking. We should get a divorce.
Oi!
Fine, let's do it. Let's get a divorce. You get one and I'll get the other. Hope you'll live happily ever after.
yeah,
I wish we could do something.
I do too.
Is this really what you want?
Isn't this what you want?
I guess we can't wait out forever. I'll be right back. Mom, Dad, we need to talk.